Good afternoon, and thank you for being here today. As cold and windy of a day here it is in Johnson County. It's truly a great day for the city of Coralville and for the Iowa River Landing Reinvestment District. My name is Josh Schamberger, and I have the honor of serving as the president of the Iowa City Coralville Area Convention and Visitors Bureau. I'm also honored to serve on the ArenaCo Board of Directors. ArenaCo is the nonprofit community development corporation that is formed to provide financial oversight and management on behalf of this project for the city of Coralville. Several of my fellow board members are here today, including Terry Kading, John Y., Sarah McLaughlin, former State Senator Bob Dvorsky, Mayor Lundell, and Coralville City Administrator Kelly Hayworth. My role here today is that of MC, so let's get right into today's special announcement. And here to begin the program is the Mayor of the City of Coralville, John Lundell.
Yeah, thank you, Josh. Wow, what a great turnout. I really appreciate that on this cold afternoon. First of all, I just want to start by saying what a pleasure it is to be occupying this beautifully newly renovated meeting space here at the Coralville Marriott Conference Center. New ceiling paint, new wall coverings, new carpet, new chairs. I think that just looks fantastic. You know, this ballroom's new contemporary look is using today's sort of in vogue colors. And as part of a multi-million-dollar renovation project the city of Coralville is undertaking to keep this conference center and this hotel the #1 choice in this area by meeting planners, brides, and other users of the facility. The renovations are going to continue for a couple more months. They're going to move into the lobby space and then up into the second floor boardroom meeting offices as well. So when we finish, all the public meeting space will be totally renovated here in a couple months. So it's a real pleasure to be one of the very, very first users of this new space. But I'd like to start my comments actually by recognizing my colleagues on the city council. There's at least 2 in the room. Tom Gill, raise your hand, and Megan Foster's here. Megan's over in the corner. And Lori Goodrich arrived. I didn't see Lori. Mitch Gross and Jill Dodds are not able to be here, but it's through the great leadership of the city council that we've been able to make Coralville the premier place to live, work, and play. I also want to give a shout out to just 2 individuals. This could get out of control. I'm going to limit it to just 2 others. And that's City Administrator Kelly Hayworth and Josh. These 2 guys have been the leaders since the very beginning to make this arena project happen. So. And I think it's always a good idea to begin an event like this by taking a very quick look back to see how far we've come with this area down here. Many of you have heard me describe this before, how this Iowa River Landing District is a gateway into our community, and how initially it previously instilled just about the worst impression you could have on new visitors to our community. This would be prior to about 1995 or so. As some of you in the room will remember, it included a truck stop, adult entertainment businesses, waste transfer station, auto body repair shop, salvage yard, waste hauling business, million gallon petroleum tank, just about everything you could imagine that would contribute towards a poor impression of your community for people coming to the hospital, coming to the university, just coming to see their friends in Coralville. That has completely changed, obviously. Through planning, partnerships, and public and private investment, the Iowa River Landing has become the entertainment, residential, and retail district that was envisioned for the last 30 years. This transformation has received national and regional recognition, including the prestigious Phoenix Award for solving critical environmental challenges and transforming blighted and contaminated areas into productive new uses. So we now have a district that's a vibrant district full of shopping, dining, and living opportunities. And in addition to the arena you'll hear more about in a few minutes, there are other great additions underway in the Iowa River Landing. The Ethan Allen Furniture Gallery is soon going to open on the first floor of the beautiful new building nearly completed next to Scratch Cupcakery across the street from the front of Von Mauer, a great new addition to the district. The TIA CREF retirement system has already moved into office space on the second floor of that building, and additional office uses will also be moving in there. And then the upper floors of that building will be additional living units for this area. In addition to that building, to the south of us here, a project that gets a lot of questions asked about it is the huge housing project called the Latitude. That's the building on First Avenue, more or less across the street from McDonald's. This Latitude project, which will be opening this summer, includes 308 residential units with over 600 bedrooms included in that. Also, another unit that's in planning stages now that will soon be becoming a reality is called Parkview, and it's a new residential development that will be occurring just to the north of the Back Pocket Brewery outside here, and that'll be 42 additional living units. So it continues to be, our River Landing continues to be a place where people want to live as well as do business and shop and dine. But with all this new activity underway, the River Landing has already proven to be an economically viable and successful development for Coralville, one that has brought millions of dollars of economic benefits to the city and to this area. With the completion of the Iowa Arena, thousands of more people will be drawn to the city thanks to the many different sporting events, concerts, and more that will be hosted in this new facility. A facility that has the potential to draw people from all across the state and beyond, given its uniqueness and the types of activities and events it will host moving forward. The Arena project is about a bold vision, an area revitalized and promises fulfilled. It is exciting to see this project take shape and finally come to fruition after many, many years of hard work. Our success would not have been possible without many great partners, several of those you will hear from today. So my thanks to everyone involved, and I just want to close with the slogan is, I just can't hide my Coralville pride. So thank you, and Josh, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Mayor. Many of the city's project development partners are also joining us here today. They include our friends at Mortensen, Randy and Jason and the entire team, Stafford Sports, Aramark, Shive Hattery, JLG Architects, Hodge Construction, Kinseth Hospitality, and also our friends at the Johnson County Historical Society, the Antique Car Museum of Iowa, and the Hawkeye Model Railroad Club. Spectra was chosen in late 2017 as the Arena and Fieldhouse Management Partner. They operate more than 160 arenas and special event venues around the country. One of the first tasks ArenaCo was charged with was partnering with Spectra to hire this venue's general manager. We were very pleased when presented our next speaker as one of the 3 final candidates. Brian Hixenbaugh is an Iowa native and has served with Spectra for many years, most recently on the University of Central Florida campus. He has a strong familiarity with not only the state of Iowa, but also working hand in hand with all the opportunities that a university community presents. To say a few words, please help me welcome General Manager Brian Hixenbaugh.
All right, thank you, Josh. I want to thank everybody who's in this room. Without your continued support, we wouldn't be here today to make this special announcement and really talk about the progress and have the momentum we're having. As you said, I'm representing Spectra Venue Management as the general manager here at the Arena and the Fieldhouse. We're charged with managing the day-to-day responsibilities of both facilities once they're up and running. We do have another team member that came on board. Michael Rooney is here on site with me. Really, we're tasked with raising awareness, talking to potential user groups, and getting in front of groups like this and really celebrating milestones of construction. We've talked to a number of user groups, both locally, regionally, and nationally. And there's a lot of buzz about the facilities, folks looking to come in, and it's really easy to sell this as a destination. You got your retail, we've got the hotel rooms, but really not only that, it's just what the community has to offer as a whole. It's very attractive, and we think we're gonna have a lot of success with that. And looking forward to get those folks into both buildings. At the top of our user list, we're gonna have a couple of tenants. We've talked about it before, but certainly first and foremost is the University of Iowa women's volleyball team. We're looking forward to making this the greatest home court advantage in the country from Coach Szymanski. We're also looking forward to making this the home ice of a yet to be determined hockey team. And in addition to our tenants, we're going to have a very robust programming schedule that's going to include youth athletic events, tournaments, clinics, then we're going to transition into concerts, family shows, commencement ceremonies, trade shows, and a real focus on the benefits that we're going to provide to the community and some community-based programming, whether that's partnering with the Parks Department and creating new programming, expanding programming, festivals, things like that, that we can really make this a true asset and a jewel here for the community that we can all be proud of, as the mayor referenced earlier, and say that's my hometown and that's what we're doing here, and it's pretty awesome. So transitioning, I can give you a quick update on construction. That's always a hot topic when we get out in front of groups, where we stand, when are we opening. See a bunch of our construction partners here today. What's going on, guys? They're braving it out there today. You all know what we're up against with the weather, and they're plugging away. There's some foundation work that's going on right now. That should take us through the winter. You see the physical structure start to rise up by the beginning of the summer. And then we should be looking for the enclosure to be done at some point in the fall. And if we don't meet any of those deadlines, you can talk to those guys about not hitting it. Mr. Clarahan can certainly answer those questions. But they've been great. It's a great process. They're great to work with. And I call their office home, so I have to treat those guys pretty well. Appreciate it. And all those milestones put us on track for a target opening date of August of 2020. That gets us in time to start the 2020 seasons in the fall for both volleyball and hockey. So we're looking at about an 18-month timeline there. Time's going to go fast. We're excited about it, and there's a lot of work to do that we're up to the task for. And just in regards to this announcement today, we think this partner is going to have a major impact on what we're able to do here in the community and overall with the project. I see them having a major boost in our reach of our message, having a major boost to raising awareness, and certainly at this point in the project, that's one of our main goals, both here locally, regionally, and on a national level. And then lastly, I think they're going to be able to contribute to our overall operational strength with some of the elements that they're able to provide here. But we're just thrilled to be part of this announcement today, and certainly looking toward a strong partnership for the future. Thanks. Back to you, Josh.
Thank you, and welcome again, Brian. Spectre's been a terrific partner. I also want to acknowledge Chris Connolly and Lori Kimmett, Adam, who are in the room. Chris, I don't know, where are you at, Chris? Chris and Lori are down over here. Chris is the general manager and will be our regional partner. He runs Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. And so there's a terrific partnership that's already taking place between Des Moines and Coralville for business. Now, before I introduce the next speaker, I should probably tell you what the new name will be of what has been referred to as the Iowa Arena for the last several years. ArenaCo and the city of Coralville are pleased to announce a 10-year marketing partnership with Mediacom. As of today, we hope for decades to come, this arena will be recognized as Xtream Arena, powered by Mediacom. Several of our ArenaCo board members have worked closely with Mediacom and their Senior Vice President, Ed Pardini, for the past 18 months. Mediacom is an established and well-known community partner and a very close partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes through their long-standing partnership with Hawkeye Sports Properties. Here to say a few words about this great new partnership is Senior Vice President, Ed Pardini.
Good afternoon, everybody. I can't tell you how incredibly proud Mediacom is of its opportunity to invest in this one-of-a-kind facility. When Josh first approached me in July of 2017 about this, and the ensuing 18 months have been a roller coaster of fun, agony, and an occasional defeat. But what has always been clear from the start is that this arena captured our interest because of the broad range that it will have, not just for Coralville and Johnson County, but for the Eastern Iowa region. Our company gives back to the communities in which we serve, and we are proud that we will be investing in this partnership because it provides an opportunity for us to service the community with a unique mix of financial support, technology, and advertising and promotional opportunities to expand the reach and scope of this facility. We will be a firm partner in ensuring its success. The events at Xtream Arena will encompass a range of interest and ages, including a positive impact for the University of Iowa athletics, its students, and its campus. Student athletes and fans who go to Carver Hawkeye or to Kinnick Stadium know that Mediacom provides a leadership level of support to Hawkeye athletics that is unrivaled among companies in Iowa. Our arena sponsorship is a logical extension of that. Of course, this arena will be a place where younger student athletes and their families from throughout the state will want to come for a big-time sports experience they won't find anywhere else. That experience will be enhanced by a robust Wi-Fi network, which we will provide at no charge throughout the facility. Mediacom's technology, its investment in the state of Iowa, the fact that we are the first company in the country to make Iowa a state with 1 gig service throughout our service area, the billions of dollars that we've invested in this state, in this community, and our fact that our engineers are already working on bringing 10G technology to eastern Iowa and the state. This all amounts to a unique ability to take our cash, take our technology, take our advertising reach and promotional abilities, and make sure that this arena is a success. When it comes to internet speed, Mediacom has consistently pushed the odometer even faster, and Xtream Wi-Fi in this arena will ensure that participants and spectators won't miss a beat when they spend time in this facility. So on behalf of the 400 employees in eastern Iowa of Mediacom, I want to express our gratitude for the opportunity to have our company's brand linked to this wonderful arena. The Iowa River Landing demonstrates that success can come through private and public partnerships. But these results would not be possible without local leaders who are both forward-looking and hardworking. We'd like to thank Coralville Mayor John Lundell and Kelly Hayworth and their team of city administrators and a hardworking city council. We want to express our thanks to Johnson County officials and the Iowa City Coralville Convention and Visitors Bureau. When Josh and Kelly were negotiating this deal, they represented the residents and taxpayers of this area in exemplary fashion. I'm sure they went to the Nancy Reagan School of Negotiating. Every time I asked for something, they just said no. We want to thank our new partners, ArenaCo and Spectra, and to the University of Iowa Athletic Department, and to local residents who are allowing us to take part in the investment that makes this development possible. Thank you so much. We're so proud to be part of this. Have a great afternoon.
On behalf of ArenaCo, the City of Coralville, and this community, thank you, Ed, and to your entire team at Mediacom for this significant economic and community development partnership. We look forward to not just the next decade that you signed for and you are paying for, but for many future decades of collaboration to come. Xtream Arena, powered by Mediacom, marks a significant day towards this project's future success, and the ArenaCo board looks forward to announcing several other key and significant in-venue naming rights partners in the coming months. 2 of the 3 remaining opportunities have recently been finalized, and we're excited to share news of those partnerships. Our next and final speaker doesn't require much introduction. Last October, ArenaCo finalized a partnership agreement with the University of Iowa Athletics that will make Xtream Arena the new home of University of Iowa women's volleyball. Coach Bon Szymanski arrived at the University of Iowa after spending 5 seasons at the helm of the Marquette volleyball program, where he developed a winning culture and created a postseason tradition. On his watch, the Golden Eagles to earn their first NCAA berth and NCAA victory in school history in 2011 and returned to the postseason the following 2 years. Marquette also won its first Big East regular season title and were the Big East tournament champions in 2013. Coach Szymanski is a 2-time Big East Conference and Regional Coach of the Year, also understands the importance of academic success. He has a deep understanding of what it means to be a Hawkeye, as he earned his Bachelor of Arts in Communications in 1995 and a Master of Arts in English here at the University of Iowa. From 91 to 93, Coach was a setter and outside hitter on the University of Iowa men's club volleyball program. A Coralville resident, Bond and his wife, 3 children, and son Austin all live here in Coralville. Here to say a few words about this program and what Xtream Arena will provide for future Big Ten and NCAA success is Coach Szymanski.
We are so excited about this arena and about the partnership with Mediacom. We already play on Mediacom court at Carver Hawkeye Arena, and now we get to kind of bring that pizzazz over to this new facility. And every time I look at it, I just think it's awesome. And now that we get to call it Xtream Arena, it just makes me think about everything's first class here. And everything that Coralville does and everything the University of Iowa does for our athletic programs is always first class. And this facility is going to be awesome, not just for our team, but for everybody in the community and everybody in our region. And we know that its location right here in Iowa River Landing is really going to draw people in from all over the Midwest. And we're excited about that partnership. And Mr. Pardini, being the naming member of the arena doesn't just make you a supporter, it actually makes you a Hawkeye. So you're now Hawkeye family, and I'm sure we won't see any stuff up in Ames. So we definitely would like to thank Josh Schamberger and all the hard work that the CVB has put into this. It's really, I think, more than a decade of effort and energy and vision. Definitely thank you, Mayor Lundell and Kelly Hayworth. I know you guys worked so hard to put all this together, and it's really fantastic. I'd like to thank Gary Barta and our president, Bruce Harold. It wouldn't happen if they didn't put the pen to paper and make it happen. When the question came to me, the answer was simple. Do I want to play in a world-class facility with a perfect size and everything first rate for our volleyball program? Yeah, I sure do. And we're really proud to be a part of this Xtream Arena, and we're looking forward to extreme Big Ten volleyball in there. And what I would leave you with is when I was a boy growing up here, I was good family friends with the Wests. And West Music is in what I would consider the center or the old center of Coralville. And Steve West would always tell us, boys, you can't hide that Coralville pride. And when he would say that, we would kind of chuckle. And we would chuckle because we saw Coralville the way that you used to see Coralville coming off the highway. And I remember Skateland more than I remember the adult book place. But it was all there, and none of it was very appealing. And to see it change back then around West Music and what I would consider downtown Coralville, and now how it's grown here to Iowa River Landing, to know it's come such a far way, such a long way. We live here now, and I live walking distance from here, and we love it. We love and have that same Coralville pride. So thank you to Mediacom and for the Xtream name. Thank you to the CVB, to the University of Iowa for supporting our women's volleyball program the way you do. And thanks most importantly to the community and the taxpayers for making this our new home that we're super excited about. Thanks.
Thank you, Coach, and thanks again to everybody that participated and got us to this point, got the city of Coralville to this point, got ArenaCo to this point. As we close the program, I believe, Michael, am I correct, xtreamarena.com is live, and you can get all of your information. Social media, if you're into the Instagram and the Snapchat world, I believe that's all live too, right? Working on it? No. I can guarantee it's up. He's all over it. So we will be available for some Q&A for our friends at the media. We'll have Ed Pardini from Mediacom, Mayor Lundell, Kelly, and Bond will stick around, and we can do the interviews by the two banners that are here on the sides of the room. So we'll have them go to there. And thank you again for all being here today. And Mortensen, I guess you got to get back to work. So enjoy it.